Let's jump right in with ChatGPT's interface. The first thing you see when you enter the chat area is this chat box in the middle. This is where you enter your text to type in your prompts. You can say anything from give me a simple recipe, changing anything you don't like about the recipe. Let's say we don't like black pepper, then maybe we can say rewrite the recipe without black pepper, and ChatGPT will simply just remove the black pepper and give you a new recipe. And that's how you just have a chat with ChatGPT in this area in the middle. On the side, on the left hand side, we have new chats. So if you're done with this chat, you can start a new chat and open that and just start a new chat. Let's say plan my holiday in Greece, and then you can start a conversation with it about your holiday in Greece. And if you don't like anything, you can change that. Let's say you don't want to go to Athens, and then you can maybe say, oh, you want to go to Athens, give me more details about Athens, and then you can continue the conversation about Athens, and it will give you loads of information. And so you and ChatGPT can go back and forth about this. So if you look on the left now, you'll see your chats. You'll see there's plan your holiday in Greece. That's your most recent chat is on top. Then your simple recipe, and then a budget, date, night plan. So this is like your chat history. If you remember that you said something in a chat, or you want to search for a certain chat, let's say you've got hundreds of chats, you can simply come up here and search for that chat. The library is where all the images are kept that you create. I'll show you how to create an image just now. Codex is what you use if you want to write code, like websites or plugins or apps. You'll use Codex. Sora is a video generator. And then there are so many other GPTs. There are many other GPTs. There's a whole community that write GPTs, and then they post them there. So you can come and peruse this for your own pleasure and go down the rabbit hole. There are GPTs for everything you can think of. But yeah, you can come and have a look on your own. And then they've recently added a new project. I see this just as a folder. You say new project. Let's say you are planning a birthday party. Birthday party. So you've created your project. And now this is just to help you organize things. So let's say you want to book pony rides. And then ChatGPT helps you look for ponies. But then you remember in the same folder, you click on the folder, that actually you need a clown. Clown costumes for DIY. And then it can maybe give you some ideas to make a whole costume for a clown. And let's say you want to bake a cake. How to bake a Barbie cake. And then ChatGPT can give you some ideas there. So now everything is in one project folder. So it keeps things organized. Otherwise you can have simple chats, yeah, but it can get quite overwhelming if you create new chats. Then this whole area here fills up and you can't find chats. But if you've yeah, keep it organized in folders or projects, then it can help. You can also add files, add instructions, and it can just help you organize this project. Like I said before, here are all your chats. So if you want to create a new chat, you go there, and whatever new chat you create will just show up there. Let's say how to create a flower arrangement with roses. These are just really simple little prompts that I'm showing you, and then it will populate. Yeah, the most recent chat will be on the top. Then if we move down, we come to the accounts area. You'll see your name, or the name the account is registered, and what plan you are. And if you have a little photo, if you click on there, then it will show you this menu. Your email address, which the account is registered to, which plan you are on. So if you want to upgrade, it shows you the plus and then the pro. There's personal and there's business. And then you can decide which plan you want to use. And then you can customize ChatGPT. This is a whole different tutorial where you can change what you want it to call you. You can tell it a bit about what you do, and then what traits should ChatGPT have. Like you can tell ChatGPT to do things like use a formal, professional tone, be casual and chatty, be opinionated, and whatever else. Yeah, at the bottom are some tags that you can add in a way that you want ChatGPT to answer you every time. And then here at the bottom, anything else GPT should know about you, and you can just fill in here maybe what your job is, what you're focusing on, and what you wanted to know. Then there's an advanced tab where every time you search, you can include it to search the web, help you with coding, Canvas, and activated voice. This will be at the bottom of the prompt window. I will show you that now. And then you can enable it so each new chat will have this available. If we look further to settings, yeah, in general, you can change it from dark theme to light theme, which is, whoa, that's so bright. You can choose your language, the spoken language ChatGPT speaks to you. Yeah, you have different voices for ChatGPT. You can choose any of these and it will talk to you in that voice. And then you can have follow-up suggestions in chats. I keep this turned off because it can get a little bit irritating or overwhelming. That's your personal choice, so you can play around with that. Then we go to notifications. You can decide if you want ChatGPT to send you notifications through push for responses or for tasks that completed, because sometimes it takes a while. Then you can either get a push notification or an email. Personalization, the custom instructions we just did. We tell it what to call you. We've gone through that. Memory. So what ChatGPT does is it references all your chats, your previous chats, and then it builds up a memory. So you can set it to do that or not. So let ChatGPT save and use memories when responding, and then it can reference chat history. Let ChatGPT reference all previous conversations when responding. This just helps it always know how to respond better and give you a better response to previous chats. So it remembers who you are, what you like, and things like that. Manage memories if you want to delete some memories, because you can type, let's say, let me show you. Let's create a new chat. I don't like hyphens. So I'm going to say, remember to not use hyphens in your answers. And then you will see it says memory update, what it usually does. Yeah, updating memory. Prefers that I never use hyphens in any of my answers. There we go. So that is a memory. I created a memory now. So if we go to personalization and memories, manage memories, there is that memory. If you wanted to forget it, then you can just delete it. So there are times where you can tell it, remember that I like chocolate, or remember that I'm allergic to this, or something. So when you ask for a recipe, it will remember that you're allergic to it. Then in record mode, refer recording history. Let ChatGPT refer all previous recording transcripts and notes when responding. It's just the same thing as chats. Then you can connect ChatGPT. I've got it connected to Canva. I'll make a different video on that if you guys want me to. So it can create like a template, and then it opens it in Canva, and I can finish editing it there. You can connect it to Box, Dropbox, GitHub, Gmail, Google Drive, all these third-party software plugins, so that it goes directly there, or you can use it like that. That can also be a different tutorial. Then we've got data controls, improve the model for everyone. This is where ChatGPT takes everything you input and the answers it gives you, and it learns from it. So if you want to contribute to the AI learning, you can say on. I just prefer to keep it off. You can have shared links, archive chats. You can archive all your chats. You can delete all your chats. So it will clear this area from all your chats in one go. Or you can export all your data. Let's say you want to save them for further memories or proof or whatever, you can save them. Then you got security. You can switch on two-factor, multi-factor authentication. You can log out of your account. You can log out of all of your devices at once. Let's say you've got ChatGPT installed on your Mac and your iPhone and your tablet. Then you can just log out of all of them with one go. Secure sign-in with ChatGPT. Sometimes you use your Google account or your Facebook account to log in. You can use ChatGPT as well, but I haven't done that yet, so it doesn't show that. I just prefer to use my Google account. And then account, this is where it tells you on what version you are. You can manage it. It tells you a little bit of info about it. You can change your payment details there. You can delete your account. And this is just your ChatGPT Builder profile. If you want to build GPTs and things like that, that's what you'll use. And then there are different links. You can select the domain for your website, LinkedIn, GitHub, and X. And then your email. And you can click that if you want to receive feedback emails. So that covers the account section. Let's get back to the chat section. So at the bottom here, in the chat section, you'll see where you type in your prompt, you'll see a little plus icon and tools. So plus, you can upload a photo or a file from your computer, or from, if you're connected to Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive, you can upload, let's say you want to upload a document and you want ChatGPT to summarize it for you. This is where you'll do that. Then you'll see tools, deep search. I'm not sure if it's available for the free version. I can't remember now. For the plus version, it only has 25 tries per month. And this is when it does absolute deep research. It goes and looks at articles online. It looks at blogs. It looks at every research, whatever you call it. So let's say you want to do a deep dive into research on, let's think, heart disease. Then it will do a deep research with different inputs and different sources, and give you a report, like write you, it's nearly like an academic paper sometimes. It depends on what you ask it to look for. Then create image. You must have heard about this. This is where you ask it to create an image. So let's create a new chat. Let's leave this chat. Let's create a new chat. And we go to tools and say create image. And there's a new little button here now where you can create this style. So you can tell ChatGPT which style do you want the photo to be. So we can say, let's choose retro cartoon. So there it gives you the prompt. So it actually teaches you also how to prompt. And yeah, you can see that just typing in create me a cat isn't enough. The more you type in and the more elaborate the prompt is, the more ChatGPT will know what to give you. So this is all the words needed to create that style. And now we can say create a elephant sitting under a tree reading a book, and then you just say enter, and then you wait. It takes a little bit of time, so I'll just quickly forward this, and there we go. There ChatGPT created your image for you in the 1950s cartoon style image with the elephant sitting under a tree and reading a book. So you'll see here are some buttons. This you can give feedback and say you like it or you don't like it. You can download the photo here and it downloads it to your computer, or you can hit the share button and you can copy the link and share it with somebody, share it on X, LinkedIn, Reddit, or you can download it once more. So that is what you can do with the image created. Or you can come down here, make sure you're still in the image tab and change something. Let's say add an apple. And we wait for it to create it again. And there it is. It added an apple. I didn't really specify where to put the apple, so it just added an apple. So that's how you create an image. Then at the bottom here, you can see copy. So you can copy this prompt. You can read it aloud if you want to read it aloud.
Here's your revised description.
Don't know if you can really hear that.
Retro 1950s cartoon style, minimal.
Or you can share it like we did before. So that is at the bottom of the chat bar, the styles. And then you also have, if your hands are dirty or you can't use your hands and you feel like you don't want to type, you can dictate to ChatGPT. Let's take away the image, otherwise it's going to take too long. And then we dictate something to it. Let's say, write a beautiful poem to accompany this picture. There, I just dictated that. Write a beautiful poem to accompany this picture. And we hit the up arrow. And then ChatGPT will create a little poem, which is so cute and beautiful. Beneath the tree where shadows play, an elephant rests at close of day. His ears like sails, his eyes serene. He sits amid a timeless scene. Oh, that's beautiful. And then here again, you can see you can copy, like it, dislike it, read it aloud. Yeah, you can edit it. So Canvas is where you can make changes in whatever ChatGPT said, but that is also a little bit advanced. And I'm not sure if that's in the free version. And then you can recreate it, because we don't always have to accept the first prompt ChatGPT gives us. So if we click on there, you can ask it to generate it in a different model or to search the web. Or try again. So you don't have to go with the first prompt. It's usually good to give it a go or two just to get a different prompt and then compare the two and see what it is. Then let's move up here to the top right, where if I click here, it's the same as the previous. It's to share. I'm inside a chat. So yeah, it says you can copy the link, you can create the link, and then somebody can see this whole chat. So it's not like sharing the prompt, the response to the prompt. This is sharing this whole chat. So everything that's in here you can share with somebody, but it does warn you that your name, custom instructions, and any messages you add after sharing stay private. But this conversation may include personal information. So just be safe when sharing messages. And then the three little dots, And you can add it to a project. You can create a new project, or you can add it to the birthday party project. You can archive it, you can write a report, or you can delete it. So that is what that's if you're inside a chat. Let's go to new chat. And then you see a different little button up here. It's a little speech bubble. But this is your temporary chat. So if you click on that, you see a little tick appear. And then it says that this chat won't appear in history, use or update ChatGPT's memory, or be used to train our models. For safety purposes, we might keep a copy of this chat for up to 30 days. So I suppose the use for this will be if you've got a private thing you want to research, maybe a medical problem or something, and you don't want ChatGPT to remember it in your history, or it's like a private browser. Whatever you type in here will be forgotten, but they will keep a copy of it for 30 days, just be aware. But it won't show it won't show in your chat history, and it also won't remember it, and they won't use it to train the bots. If you want to take it back to a normal chat, you just come up here and you unclick that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our tutorial of ChatGPT's interface. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.